Good morning, campers. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Where'd it go? There was just an airplane in front of me, and I don't know where it went. It might be behind the compass. Yep, it is. Good morning, folks. Managed to get back to where I foolishly opened the window, expecting opening windows to be a good idea in an airplane. I want to make one thing very clear. Entirely reasonable for that to have caused the airplane to overstress. Should not have opened the window. Seems like a pretty I don't know what I was thinking. I can't really safely explain that. We've got what appears to be a Cessna Caravan somewhere up ahead of us. November 208 Juliet Alpha. We're not talking to air traffic control at the moment, so they're not giving us any warnings about whatever this airplane's doing. But, you know, they're kind of just, they've zigzagged up ahead of me now. So we're keeping an eye on them because we are maintaining visual traffic separation. There's a nice big municipal airport up this way somewhere. I need to adjust my heading a little bit to the left. Don't rightly know where 208 Juliet Alpha is going. Can I see them at all? I'm just assuming it's a caravan just because it's, you know, got the number 208. I don't honestly know, and I can't quite actually see the plane, which the whole reason I have these labels on is just to make it easier to spot VFR traffic, because, you know, an actual airplane would be more visible than that currently is because of limitations of the computer. Alright, so we are flying above the Walnut Creek interchange. Welcome back to Flight Simulator. Don't know if I said that. That is 680 off to our right. 680 goes up and crosses the Benicia Bridge, which is a toll bridge. And then 680 continues up on the east side of this ridge and meets up with I-80 up near Edwards Air Force Base. I forget the name of the town that's next to the Air Force Base. There's a city there. Fairfield? Might be Fairfield. I don't know, something like that. Meets up with that and heads up towards Vacaville. There we go. There, we've got the traffic on our scope now. That is where having a DSB comes in handy. And a Garmin. So anyway, this is California Highway 24, which climbs up to the Caldecott Tunnel, I think, up here somewhere. And that cuts through and basically goes straight to Interstate 980 in Oakland. It becomes Interstate 980 in Oakland, so that's a nice little shortcut between 680 and 880. If you ever find yourself on that side of the ridge needing to suddenly go to Oakland, which, you know, rare, but it happens. Little bit of turbulence, nothing major. Nothing major. We're still in autopilot here, cruising along. We're pretty much at the exact same setup that we were at before. We've got ATIS the Napa ATIS tuned into COM 1. We've got the Napa Tower tuned into COM 2. Listening into both, but transmitting on COM 2 at the moment. I haven't heard the ATIS. Yeah, still nothing there. That's fine. We'll check again when we get closer. Which I think I'll just automatically hear the ATIS once we get close enough, because I've got COM1 on listen. But, you know, sometimes the game's a little bit weird with that sort of thing. Lights are all still set up the same. Our route is still set up the same. Having a lovely day. We're at 2,500, getting bounced around a ton. Ooh, look, there's another plane. It's like someone just either taking off or landing at Concord Regional, or whatever Concord Regional is called. Concord Regional has a name, so I don't remember what the name of it is. Woof! We are getting bounced a lot up here. Keeping our distance from their Class D. I believe this magenta line is they're a Class Echo airspace, not a Class Charlie. Let's just double check that real quick. Just make sure. Yeah, I think that should be alright. Can I get the Nope. Maybe. I think that might be the insert, but I'm not entirely sure, and I can't actually click on anything else up here because my the little thing that controls the recording is in the way. But yeah, we should be... We're flying from the Walnut Creek VPWAL, which I think... No, that's Danville. VPWAL is in here somewhere. So we're flying from VPWAL straight to the Carquinez Bridge, so we should be alright. 208 Juliet Alpha is over here. And that other plane that just took off, where'd they go? I lost him. It's probably not great. I don't see them on the scope though. So hope they've got ADS-B. Because I sure as heck can't tell where they are at the moment. Alright, so this is California Highway 4. California Highway 4 is a freeway connection. It runs along the south side of the bay, of the series of bays here, and heads off toward Antioch to our east. But here is just a convenient south shore connection between. That's interesting. A connection along the south side of the shore between 680 and 80. Big oil refinery over here. And I believe this is the Carquinez Bridge that we're coming up on there, which, interesting. So they've got really high quality elevation data from the looks of things, and they've rendered the bridges as terrain. Or these are just really low-res versions of models of these bridges, but I suspect it might be terrain. I suspect they might have accidentally... So the this lumpy one is an iron railroad bridge, and then the Carquinez Bridge is the one with the two, is the suspension bridge, or like cable stayed, whatever bridge. I don't know. It's got cables, so I'm just going to call it suspension, and that's close enough, and people will argue. Because they do that. People are very particular about bridges. But that is our next visual reference point. So we are going to... I would really love to hear the ATIS right about now. Icon has ATIS. Okay, give me my air traffic control. 12405, 12405. Okay, so I've got it tuned. Oh, it's reading it. I guess it's just too faint for me to hear? View clouds at 4,100, view clouds 214, 2.10, alternative 29906. Good, same. Visual 31 left and 31. That's Reid-Hillview's ATIS right there. There isn't a 31 left at, I don't think there's a 31 left at Napa? Is there a 31 left in Napa? No, it's one left, one right, and 6. Advise on contact you have Kilo. I don't need Kilo. I need Napa. No, I want Napa County. ATIS, please. Alright, that's interesting. Let's get an external view, see what the bridge looks like. Oh, wrong way. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I think it did render that in its terrain. You can see it's like a solid thing underneath it. Interesting. I guess that's photogrammetry in a way. Let's drone and screenshot. There we go. Turn off the drone, back into the plane. Oh, I'm still in heading hold mode. Whoops. I knew I messed something up. Nav, please. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, so we are now out from under... We are now safely out from under the Class B, as we are currently up around here, heading towards Napa. So we're out from under the Class B now. We just got to watch out for other planes. That's Interstate 80 down below us, snaking its way through the mountains. It's American Canyon, I think, is the name of that little gap. So yeah, from the looks of it, there was a texture painted on the side of the terrain bridge thing that looked like the river underneath the bridge. So I think it's photogrammetry, where it read it as like a building and painted it like a building. So very strange thing going on there. I think somebody outside is cooking. Something smells very good out my window, and I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. Can I please get the ATIS here? Alright, well, ATIS doesn't seem to be working, so can I do a full stop landing, please?
Kappa Tower, November 149 Lima Echo is 6 miles south with Zulu to land.
I don't have Zulu.
November 149 Lima Echo Napa Tower. Flight 3 in runway 1 left.
One left. Excellent.
With 2234. 9 Lima Echo clear to land runway 1 left. With 223 at 4. Clear to land runway 1 left liner Lima Echo.
Alright. Autopilot off. Cleared to land. We need to drop some altitude fast, because that's my runway dead ahead. Straight in, 1 left. All right. Let's just clear that out of the way. Doesn't get much easier than that. I should have probably decreased my altitude a little bit sooner than this, but it's fine. Keeping our speed nice and slow. Let's get our lights on. There's our runway. There's our control tower. Crossing the runway, threshold. Whoop, bounced. Bounced again. Not bad. Get ourselves some brakes here. Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Ooh, I actually got a blue line to exit the runway. That's new. 121.7. Stop here because there's another runway.
121.79er, Lima Echo.
121.7. Do 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 do. 121. Still no ATIS. Interesting. Transfer. I would like taxi to parking, please.
Napa ground November 149er Lima. Echo request taxi to parking.
Alright, so landing lights off, nav lights off, strobe light. Strobe light on. One right, Charlie Golf. Transponder. Stand by.
Runway, one right, Charlie Golf, 9er Lima Echo.
Good? Good. Alright. Get rid of that. Don't see any other planes landing. So let's just boogie across this runway before that changes. Alright, we're clear of that runway. I'm going to stop again real quick and turn my strobe light off. Oh, that was the right lights. Ding! Off. Oh, I should have had my cowl flaps open. Dang it, I knew I forgot something. Just go ahead and... I think that opened them. I'm not sure, honestly. Yeah, they're open now. Nice little executive jet there. Kind of cool. Guess you kind of just need to sit up in the seat to see where you're taxiing. I'm so embarrassed I just ruined the entire first half of this flight by opening a window. Woo, I guess I can open the windows now. I'm on the ground, right? Just gonna ruin it all again right now. Ding. Window open. There's a flight school guy that I follow on YouTube that he always keeps a door open while he's on the ground. Calls it Florida air conditioning. There's my parking spot. Doesn't look like I've got anyone to guide me into it, so it's just transient aviation parking. That looks good to me. Let's just set my parking brake here. our shutdown. So taxi light off, beacon light will stay on. We're going to turn off our avionics. Okay, you know what? We're just going to zoom out and do this all by look. So got that put away. So turn off the avionics. We're just going to pull out the mixture. And that's it. Cool, it actually recognized I was done the flight. That's neat. Exactly 30-minute flight when I did it without recording the first half. So it only took me 10, that was a 21-minute recording, so it only took me 10 minutes to, oh, it's 30 minutes of flight, so 38 minutes total. So it took me like 18 minutes to get back to where I, no, wait, I think that might be my total. Yeah, it's 38 hours and 4 minutes of flying that I've done. So 30 minutes. So yeah, it took me 10 minutes to get back to where I crashed the plane by opening a window. Yeah. Sorry about that, again. Let's continue, finish my shutdown. Alright, so propeller is stopping. Perfect. We're going to turn off the alternator and the battery. And the beacon. And magnetos to off. Go ahead and just close the flaps. Make sure our trim is set for takeoff on the next flight. Nice quiet. Oh, my window's closed. That's interesting. I didn't close the windows. Can I open the door now? Oh, I can open the door. So they've actually done a really good job of updating this plane. A lot of the issues I had with it have been fixed. You've got the proper, so let's reset the view. So you've got right, left views, both work fine now. The plane doesn't you can start the plane from a cold startup without having to know the button combination to release the invisible fuel valve, which was the reason I couldn't ever start the plane before, is there was a fuel valve that was closed that you had to use a button combination on the keyboard to get. Oh, I didn't. Could have sworn I turned that off. But yeah, so this plane's actually been updated quite nicely, and okay, did y'all see that? That was weird. Huh. Why does that keep... What is it? Now I'm confused. It's turning its alternator on its own. Ghost plane. All right, so other than ghost alternator buttons flipping, this plane's been updated quite nicely. So I mean, I'm not sure it's worth $30 still, but gosh, is it fun to fly. So, you know, maybe take another look. There goes the switch again. Maybe take another look at it if you have not lately. What do I have? Red as ground. So yeah, I don't even have. So yeah, I have a button on my side panel set to that switch, but that button was actually disabled. So that wasn't how it was going there. There it goes again. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to do another video shortly flying back down to Reid-Hillview, but taking a slightly more scenic route that involves San Francisco, so tune in for that in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Elio Dare. You can find me on the internet at Elio Dare, Twitter, Xbox Live, Steam, etc. Come say hi, or you can leave comments below. Those are awesome. You can tell me what tell me what you thought of those bridges we flew over. You can tell me exactly what kind of bridges they are, because obviously I got the names wrong, as expected. Feel free to correct me in the comments below. That's what comments are for. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day.